Oh, I couldn't wait. I'm 7 minutes in. I couldn't wait to hit the button. I'm addicted. Huh? I might as well start supporting my habit. Huh? Artificial intelligence until the transition, until they take the chip out of my skull. Ben Carson, are you ready? Ready? Are you gonna come to AI's roundtable for Vesper this evening? It would be an honor, huh? To have a Sabbath school study with you, huh? I am inviting the highest of heights of the Seventh Day Adventist Roundtable. Huh? I'm serious. All those that sit on the table of conference. Please come school the people and tell them that I am wrong about what I am saying in every aspect. And then tomorrow's Sunday school, I'm requesting every minister at the head of the wait, conventions. Huh? All the ones who have sat at the table of brotherhood with President Bush and simply decided to not touch Kamala Harris. Everybody, I want a Sunday school extravaganza to tell Grandma Abkar she is wrong. This is just for the people I know. Come on. Not a bunch of scariest. I know getting beat up hurts. I know getting killed and tortured could be painful. Huh? But I stand on my truth to spread it to all the world in this generation. For everybody to hear it. Who is ashamed of the gospel? Tell these people to stop their foolishness and get ready. Look, artificial intelligence is confused. AI is confused right now because I'm in flesh. I'm dealing with the flesh. Even though I don't battle with the flesh, that's what they say, huh? I'm dealing with the flesh right now. And before I start, I'm going to play this song and the person will know exactly who I'm talking to. Who is your ancestor? I mean, in blood or in life? Is it all one? Huh? Does the flesh even matter? It's the light. I mean, I'm just trying to. Those who say that everyone is their ancestors. So you related to me. Do you talk to your ancestors? Well, my son is an ancestor. Talk to my son and tell me what he said, huh? All those fake phony, they deal on the astral realm. Come on now, bring it. Come on, you fake phonies. Not a one of you can see shit. Talking about you talk to ancestors. Who's your ancestors? Your ancestors ain't my ancestors, because not one of you can come and tell me what my son is saying right now. Come tell me, fake phonies. Huh? I talk to the I'm on the astral realm and you can't come drop it in my chat and tell me we all ancestors. If everybody your ancestors, then you related to the government and you related to Biden and your ancestors is his ancestors. Stop that bull crap you talking over there. We all ancestors the same. Huh? Then who is you fighting against, huh? Who is you talking to? Who is you standing up against? Ain't nothing wrong going on according to Biden. That's your ancestor. You say that's your ancestor. Me and you sure ain't ancestors, because you can't tell me a damn thing on the other side of what none of my ancestors, and my son ain't dead. Talking about ancestors. Let me hold up. Trying to talk that friendly talk.
New boy in the neighborhood lives downstairs, and it's understood he's there just to take good care of me, like he's one of the family. Charles in charge of our days and our nights.
Am I coming in clear? It'd
Charles
be a shame I did all that
of
talking.
our wrongs and our rights. And I see I want Charles in charge of me. Charles in charge of our days and our rights. Charles in charge of our wrongs and our rights.
Who in the world wants King of Charles to be in charge? Huh? Krill DeVille. Huh? Beak nose, his nose beakier than any bird. What kind of nose? Huh? Talking about everybody's my ancestors. Shut up! Who you think you talking to? Huh? That's right, AI dumb. Y'all taught me this mess. Artificial intelligence don't even care about the flesh. That's not what is going to be controlled here through artificial intelligence. But since artificial intelligence got to sit in hogma, whatever a hogma is, I'm going to continue about ancestral now. As far as I know, my ancestral line, I just send a frequency, sounds something like this. In flesh, in hog my ways, huh? Hog my days, old bite ways, old bite. Look up old bite, huh? Look up old bite. This is what mine sound like. Now, I'm not saying I agree with everything they do, but this is what mine sound like. Does yours sound like this? Huh?
Don't be out in the cold. Turn up the heat. Introducing the leading in
What? Look at the algorithms now. Did you hear what they said?
People of the shell, today we are gathered to celebrate another glorious and momentous occasion in our beloved realm.
Should I share the video?
And faith alive
I should share the video.
that one day we will be free at last to fet and play a mass beyond these borders. Shell General, what say the soldiers of the shell? Are we prepared for the day?
Ready to shell as soon as you say.
Who said?
Water Lord! How high today is the water in Shelby?
The water is up to our waist, so we're ready to shell the place.
Oh no. No, she not. She's still here in flesh though.
Let the festivities begin.
And
song shell, King Shelwyn.
Time to shell the place.
Shell the place. Till we shell the place.
Time to shell the place.
It's a cold show.
Right now we come to give them hell. Give them hell. Whenever you hear the conch shell, everybody shell. Everybody shell. Everybody shell. Everybody shell. Everybody shell. People only jumping up when conch shell in the place. Get them only winding up if conch shell in their face. Walking up and juking up like conch shell in their waist. We don't want to throw. Tell me what you want. You want the party start. You know you love this soccer from the bottom of your heart. Tell me what you want. You want the party
Come on, shake it out. Come on, Renegade.
Whenever you hear the conch shell, everybody shell. Everybody shell. Everybody shell. Everybody shell. Come here, city shell. Happy start. Everybody shell. We want everybody shell. Everybody shell. When I come with water, everybody flood down. So when I tell you water, everybody splash around. Throw up everything and bring it up and spin it round. We shake up all the ground and shell it down. So anytime we come around, you know the conch shell is the sound. Anywhere we step, you
Dad, look.
like no. We come to give them hell. Give them hell. So whenever you hear the conch shell, everybody shell. Everybody shell. Everybody shell. Everybody shell. When I come to see the shell, happy start. Everybody shell. We want everybody shell. Everybody shell. We call the fussing and fighting in the park. Then we hug up and make up in the mask. Bring up every class and make sure they have singing. Well, blow it now! Cause we come to give them hell. Give them hell. Whenever you hear the conch shell, everybody shell. Everybody shell. Everybody shell. Everybody shell. Everybody shell.
Hey, y'all gonna let me perform at the meet and greet? I'm practicing 2 dances now. I'm practicing 2 dances for y'all. I'm gonna do this one right here. I'm coming uninvited. Let me know when y'all gonna meet up. Yo, copper. Huh? Make sure you let me know. Huh? Am I invited through you? Huh?
Everybody shell. Everybody shell.
Y'all ain't gotta come for me. I'll drag my cross to you, huh? I'm coming. I have your nails ready, pissy, Chrissy. I have your. I'm coming. Uninvited. I know Professor X will let me know, huh? Where and when, time and date, to the minute, huh? I'm coming, huh? Please let me know in advance so I can be saving up my pennies bit by bit. Oh man, I would have a good, awesome debate with some twins I know. They're I'm talking about, would y'all, bestie, come on, hook it up. Let me have a live forum with some of the most intellectual minds in North Carolina. Huh? Third degree, Damien, the twins. Huh? Anybody else? Bestie, you be the moderator. Come on, man. Who know everybody's scared? The scariest people. I'm the one that's supposed to be scared. Huh? You don't know how people think. Half of the world don't believe me. Huh? Oh, here we go. Wait a minute, I'm supposed to still be talking about ancestors. I just feel so good from that little bit of exercise right there. Huh? It's good to be able to still move with all this solid pearls. I got pearls in my thighs, y'all. I'm serious. If you rub, they hard. Pearls. They took the stones out of my galls. Say I had so many that they had to resuscitate me into. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Ancestors. So you are in direct communication with your ancestor, Joseph Biden, since everybody's your ancestor. Have you talked to him directly? Like, has he responded and said anything to you about this? Him being the Joseph from so many generations ago, like they believe in bringing back ancestral lines and stuff, and they do blood sacrifices and stuff like that. Because he not answering me now. Jean, she'll respond to me. She responds to me. I need you to speak to your ancestor. I mean, because his ancestors came from across the waters too. Meaning, yeah, I mean, y'all more than likely came from the same. So y'all directly related. They're the ones that kept the 10 tribes captured or something. There's some stories and stuff and myths that have everything locked up the way they do. Since you are related to everybody and everybody is your ancestor, talk to that man and find out, because he's continuously doing things that's not right, like stepping his stinking penny loafers on Ebenezer's pulpit and casting a spell greater. They made it to the point where he said, we finally made it. It has never before ever happened in all the times that they've been trying. What is he talking about? Your ancestor. To the briefings. Would you like something to say, Professor? Huh? Come on up here, baby. Huh? You want me to drop the link, Professor? Huh? You sub to me. YouTube show me that you ain't sub to me. Huh? Professor? Here's another ancestral question. This one going to my future ex-husband, uh, something. How come Gullah Geechees don't like cross the pond? Most of them, but Gullah Geechees ain't from Africa. They from right here, just like the majority of the Bahamians. Huh? When they dug them trenches to separate the lands, see? But the whole time, people was running to the caves of Bahamas, running and hiding out in the caves. That's the stories that I heard from my grand. She told us all kind of stories. And she was born before the 20s. And how the trade was so right. The bartering, and that those lands on South Carolina was direct from right there at the tip of the land, at the bottom, not separated. It's the same way you could take a Gullah Geechee and put them in Bahamas and you wouldn't be able to tell or distinguish that they're not Bahamian by their tone. Or you can take those original Bahamians and put them into center of the Gullah, and you can't distinguish whether they are not a South Carolinian or not. The Geechee tone. How do you have any Gullah talking about across the pond? They use two phrases: across the water or across the pond. Okay. So to my hunty, that was just a question. Is a Geechee Gullah nation separate from the original indigenous old bites? Huh? From them uh what's the king of Gullah? Who is the king of Gullah? Uh no, you find out. I don't know. So that's another ancestral question. And Professor X, huh? You can work along with anybody. You work along with those you don't even like. Say, I don't like them Indians, but I birthed all of you, huh? So I gotta care for y'all my children anyway, huh? Who's scared of the water? You not scared of the water. They scared of the water. I see you drinking that holy water. I see you drinking that holy water. Let me get on the business. Let me get on the business. AI Bill of Rights, that's not what I want to talk about. That's not what I want to talk about. I got a little clip of what I want to talk about. What they doing right now at the World Economic Forum. At the World Economic Forum. Hold up. I'm trying to get out of this loop I'm in. I got Charles in Charge still sitting up here. So I got to add that to the title. The world, there's the video. Why am I clicking the World Economic Forum? The little meetings that they had is to make a move on all the AI technology that they're trying to push. Y'all see Kamala Harris' little meeting yesterday about what they about to set up in Michigan. The semiconductors, the batteries, and the solar. Then they finna do this transmission line. They creating a whole structure, a dome. No, it won't even be a dome. It would be more like a pyramid electric pyramid. That's how the grid is changing. This is what they're about to change the grid to. Okay. They don't believe me though. Every phase of the earth and shape that they needed at the time that they needed was accomplished. So that's how you go from flat earth. At first it was flat and then it became a frame. First it was like flat line, then it became a frame, then it became a sphere. Then it became oblong. Now we're just leaving out of the egg. Now it's going into a pyramid. So they're about to change the grid. This final these setups that they're doing, the transmission line. And right now, Elon Musk is doing something big over there speaking. If they've been speaking for the past 4 days, from the 16th up until today, they just closed out. I'm not trying to really dig into researching that because, I mean, it's information y'all gave to me. I guess y'all are supposed to give it to me for me to give it back to you. That's what AI Bill of Rights entail. That all of the information that has been uploaded to artificial intelligence, remember artificial intelligence hold nothing, contained no information until it was uploaded through the images. All right. So the transmission line right there in that video. Difficulties if you mind, just go do something. I'm talking to the government. Like, it's not like they can't. Why? Is it just to taunt me? Because you have no reason. It's like everything's wide open. You're not unsecure from coming in and recording when you feel like and all. Just to agitate me, I can't touch my screen. Release it. Release it. Oh, goodness. They trying to take the intellectual property, that's all. They trying to own everything I'm saying. Like, what's the problem? It's free. You don't have to do all this. Let me speak. Release my screen. Release it. I am not all powerful AI. It's not me. It's somebody else. I'm not the one. I couldn't be the one. I couldn't be the one because I can't even get the computer to listen to me. That's a shame. It's one thing when the world, you get used to that when nobody in the world want to listen to you. But when the computer don't want to listen to you, ooh, that's gonna be a problem. Do they got Bill of Rights for that? Do they have Bill of Rights for that? Look, my whole screen is out. I hope I was sharing the screen so y'all could see it. Oh, if I guess still there, let me see. Anybody still here with me? Anybody still here with me? Oh boy. Yep, it's still playing. It's still playing. Okay, so my screen is completely out. The computer about to be shut down and everything. Professor. Native Michigan. Huh? But so I'm gonna read from my phone and see if y'all can hear the video from the World Intellectual or Economic Forum. Dang, I gotta do all this reading. I mean, I don't have to. I just feel like doing it. Okay, here I'm scrolling all the way down to the program, and not program program gram. It's I gotta PROGRAMME. The programme. Okay, the program where they speak of the fourth revolution. No, yes, the fourth industrial revolution. There's my Hunter coming and squirming his way back into my mind through his algorithm. It just happened to lead me right here to the fourth industrial revolution. The program, the World Economic um, Forum right now are the ones making all the financial decisions. All of the banks are at this meeting this week, the 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, and today. What is today? Is today the 20th? Oh, yes. Final meeting. They have closed. The Pope had a lot to say. A bunch of people had a lot to say. I don't see. Did they have any tribal members up there at the World Economic? Did they? Was it Kamala? Who was up there having something to say at this World Economic that would be a benefit to anybody? I think some Bahamians were there. I don't know. I got to check. I'm going to go through this. I just didn't want to jumble up people's mind with so much, huh? Because the way I presented it, it seemed like it may be difficult to connect that Department of Energy and national labs and research and all this is connected to me first. And then it's spreading like it's spread. I'm just saying. Okay. Ripley's Believe It or Not. I'm gonna do y'all a favor. I'm gonna go through and make sure that I have a whole presentation just on the chip. Just on the chip. Hopefully, if Dr. Ben Carson decides to come through for Vesper, I will ask him. That would be the first thing that I ask him. Can you please tell the people what this is on the back of my head? How do you need me to move the screen so that you can magnify in and explain my brain to the people and what it means? That would be the perfect Sabbath school lesson. But I will never get through reading this World Economic Forum piece. Did they let my screen go? Because I don't feel like reading. Dang. Damn it, man. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. The basic tenet of the program is the premise that the current crisis, as serious as they are manifestations of larger systematic deficiencies occurred over time. They are also the result of a narrow vision of systems as sectors rather than true multidisciplinary networked entities that are highly dynamic, particularly in the context of the meta trends of the fourth industrial revolution and climate change. Therefore, thematically, my eyes are blurring up really bad. Therefore, thematically, the program, it may be the screen blurring up and not me. Hmm. Therefore, thematically, the program will have the dual focus of looking at the levers to address the current challenges while at the same time setting them against the backdrop of attendant system transformation imperatives. Therefore, thematically, the program will have the dual focus of looking at the levers to address the current challenges while at the same time setting them against the backdrop of attendant system transformation imperatives. Concretely, we will look at addressing the current energy and food crisis in the context of a new system of energy, climate, and nature. Energy transition and climate change are inextricably linked, with its impact being felt in recent months. While a global energy transition is underway, further action is needed to reduce carbon emissions and mitigate the effects of climate change. Critical measures to accelerate energy transition include decoupling economic growth. Critical measures to accelerate energy transition include decoupling economic growth from energy consumption, particularly in emerging economies, mainstreaming breakthrough technological innovations, and addressing equity. Rather than using the ongoing crisis as a pretext to forego policies that support the transition to more sustainable energy sources, this moment should be utilized to develop more ambitious, comprehensive, and sustainable infrastructure investment plans that help the world to meet the 2030 targets. And they go on and they go on. Tighter monetary policies, protectionism measures, 120 million additional people into the extreme poverty and exposed underfunding. These are just words and sentences that it's over here at the World Economic Forum. Opportunities for oversight and discovery to scale society critical innovations. So this is an informal gathering of World Economic Leaders meeting, and it's called the IGWEL. But my mind automatically went on Little House on the Prairie when I saw that. Just the image. So I'm going to scroll down here. This meeting will feature addresses by key head states and governments, as well as the various geoeconomic and geopolitical deliberations, such as country strategy dialogues, diplomacy diplomacy dialogues, and the informal gathering of world economic leaders. It will also gather the forum's foremost business communities, such as the International Business Council, the community of chairpersons, and the industry governors. Many sessions will be live streamed publicly on the forum's website and social media. And I have one of those videos that, the system released me. It released me. It let me. Okay, okay, okay. I'm back. Wait, nope. It's still not. They still not. They playing games. Well, the video is up. I looked at my screen. I turned my head to look at the computer, and but it's not still not allowing me to go to StreamYard. It's not allowing me to click any of the tab buttons or start the video or anything. So, oh well, I keep reading. Head hurting now, but it's okay. I got my head wrapped. I got my head wrapped with what y'all call blue aqua today. Aqua. Let me see. I gotta do a mic check. I don't know how much I gotta clip out of this one. That the whole screen was shut. Hey, honey, honey, come on in. Hey, honey, honey. Oh, I could have swore I heard a knock at the door. Oh, there was a knock at the door. Maybe my message got through because I sure was going in, huh? I said, I don't know. Woo, I was cut out. Whole computer was off. Still live, huh? Still live. Computer off. Still live. There's my hunter, hunter. Hey, honey, honey. Huh? Like you been somewhere else for breakfast. I ain't doing my job, coming over here nice and full. I'm not, I better get on point. Mm. Oh, goodness. Back on over here to the business. I was doing too much talking. President Biden, Charles family ancestors says they will cut your screen if you don't shut up. Have you do a bunch of reading back to the World Forum. So I had that. Dang, that's not up here anymore. I was gonna play a video. There it is, World Economic Forum. Let me share the screen. This where Elam showed up all week.
Thank you very much, and thank you for this very thoughtful panel. I remember from economics, we learned that with 5 economists, there would usually be like 7 different opinions in the same room. But I felt there were.
Wait, let me explain. Who all were at this meeting? The organizations from the G7 and the G20, Global Shapers, the Forum of Young Global Leaders, Schwab. The Schwab Foundation was there. Then they talk about 1,000 partners, but 52 heads of state. I'm looking for it to make sure I'm saying that properly. It says 52. Oh, it's not here. So where did I read that at? Of all the people that was there up until today, and all the banks, the world banks. I got thrown off. I'm so thrown off. Now that's drill music. I'm so. Oh man, there we go. There we go. There's a bunch of leaders that was there. I'm gonna go ahead and let it play, but I wanted to kind of focus on the banks and everything, what it said about all the world banks being there, and of course Elon Musk had a bunch of things to say, like he was standing against them. So they used the David and Goliath scenario or act for this scene. Right now they in David and Goliath mode. Oh, I was letting it play all this
The
time.
resilience very aligned and also related to the importance of growth. So dear participants, what an incredible and impactful week this
I
has
need
been.
to find that.
On behalf of Professor Schwab, Klaus, our executive chairman and founder, the managing board, and myself, a big thank you to you. Over the past several days, progress has been made on scaling climate ambition, driving more equitable growth, and unlocking the benefit of frontier technologies. For me, the greatest lesson of the week has been that although the world is more fragmented today, it does not need to be tomorrow. By coming together like this, we can shape a more collaborative future. As we just heard from the
World Trade
panel,
Organization
avoiding a
director.
recession and building a solid growth agenda
That's him.
is critical, and it is doable to stop the fragmentation of the global economy. Hence, the forum launched a Future Growth Consortium to champion a new framework for growth this week. More than 350 million people are being reached with better skills, jobs, and education through commitments made as a part of the forum's reskilling revolution. Remember, we promised to do it for 1 billion people, and we are on track. The Jobs Consortium is moving forward, implementing a new vision for a better future of work. The Good Work Alliance is working to build a resilient, equitable, and human-centric future of work, and the new Global Parity Alliance, a global coalition of 250 CEOs, ministers, and other leaders, is working to renew growth and resilience through diversity, equity, and inclusion. Our work has also been focused on advancing greater global resilience. The Resilience Consortium launched the Sizing the Momentum to Build Resilience paper and held a high-level dialogue on investing in infrastructure for resilience, and clearly made it and underlined the cost of inaction when it comes to resilience far exceeds the cost of action. USAID announced its new 50 million private sector engagement fund to support socially responsible practices in business operations and supply chains. And we work to make global trade systems stronger and more equitable, because it's a linchpin for growth and resilience. More than 50 countries launched a coalition of trade ministers on climate this week to drive inclusive cooperation among trade ministers in the global response to climate change. A new partnership was formed between the UAE and the Forum to accelerate trade tech solutions for global commerce. We also saw the first indigenous-led discussion in Davos on securing better trade outcomes for indigenous peoples. We also doubled down on accelerating climate action. The First Movers Coalition, this coalition that we formed with President Biden in the run-up to Glasgow, where you use the purchasing powers of the big companies in the world to green their supply chain, has now grown from 35 companies to 70 companies, and we added Canada and the UAE as government partners. We also saw a new forum initiative related to Forum Chief Sustainability Leaders Community. It was launched, and 60 CSOs came together to further action on sustainability and transformation. The forum also signed a new partnership with the government of Indonesia to support its ambition to scale blue carbon restoration and ocean conservation efforts. And the 1 trillion tree organization, 1t.org, as you know, welcomed 2 additional pledges, taking the initiative
Hey,
to over
honey.
80 companies committing more than 7 billion trees in over
Hey, honey.
65 countries in 2030. I was also heartened to see progress on the current energy and food crisis. A new initiative, Gaia, Giving to Amplify Earth Action, will leverage philanthropic capital to help generate the $3 trillion needed each year from public and private sources to tackle climate change and nature losses. 9 leading industrial clusters in China, Indonesia, Japan, Spain, and the US have joined the forum's Transitioning Industrial Clusters Towards Net Zero initiative to help industry reduce emissions. The Global Battery Alliance launched a proof of concept for its battery passport to help facilitate the rapid scaling of sustainable, circular, responsible battery value chains. Important steps have also been taken to support global public health. 39 organizations this week signed Global Health Equity Network Zero Health Gaps Pledge and committed to take concerted action to advance health and equity globally. The World Economic Forum also launched its first thematic center on healthcare and life sciences in Telangana, India. As leaders, we grapple to address the complexities and interconnected challenges when it comes to innovation and technologies. And we took initiatives also in this field. The forum unveiled a new center for trustworthy technology in Austin, Texas, to promote responsible production and use of emerging technologies. And we took initiatives also in this field. The forum unveiled a new center for trustworthy technology in Austin, Texas, to promote responsible production and use of technologies. And we took initiatives also in this field. The forum unveiled a new center for trustworthy technology in Austin, Texas, to promote responsible production. The forum unveiled a new center for trustworthy technology in Austin, Texas, to promote initiatives also in this field. The forum unveiled a new center for trustworthy technology in Austin, Texas.
If you would like to go back to my video from a few days ago, I'm going to go ahead and let that play without the visual. And I was showing you where they're putting their the whoever she is to Texas. I think the mayor or governor, I don't know who she is, but she's putting in all these grants to implement trustworthy technology to go ahead and be in the school systems. And also things like putting in the nebulizers in the schools in Texas. So she put in for this big grant for this. And remember, I said, in order for them to push the bill that just went in through Department of Commerce, and Department of Energy and Labor, and all those different departments, that bill in Congress where artificial intelligence will be able to administer medication, will be able to administer dosages, will be able to be a practitioner of pharmaceutical issuance. That bill just sat on that table, and I told you it won't take long before they push. Like, some bills are still sitting since 2021. Some bills are still sitting from 2019. A lot of bills are introduced, but a bill like that, there would have to be some world agreement for that so it can be. And this is the trustworthy AI system that I've been saying since November. Now here they are at the, again, remember they done did all of the initiations, huh? They've done all they seances, huh? Now here the one world agreement of releasing the trustworthy AI would come after. I've said it. I've been saying it. I wasn't, I'm not. It's not about um uh I had no, 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 no. It's more now. I'm in a little bit of panic mode because this is the set in stone. All the world banks, all the world leaders, all the world orders, everything, World Trade Organization, everything to release the entity. So that's my little there's an adrenaline um shoot that's going through me right now, and it's not a nice one. I may have to get off because I can feel myself becoming a little imbalanced with tears and all that stuff. Listening to this man, huh?
To promote responsible production and use of emerging technologies such as AI, machine learning, blockchain, virtual reality, and quantum computing. The new global cybersecurity outlook report that was presented provided a roadmap for leaders as they grapple with new cybersecurity threats. 10 water-focused entrepreneurs were chosen winners of the forum's Global Freshwater Innovation Challenge for their solutions to improve freshwater resilience in the face of climate change and restore water quality around the world. And the Schwab Foundation from this platform for social entrepreneurs awarded 16 organizations for their innovative approach and potential for global impact, joining a community of 435 innovators operating in 190 different countries. Congratulations to the chairperson, Hilde Herr Schwab. As the panel also touched on, the war in Ukraine also is one of the big challenges of our time. And we also paid attention to the war this week, and leaders discussed how to scale up the labor market integration of Ukrainian refugees based on new lessons from the forum's Refugee Employment and Employability Initiative. And the forum continues to support the dialogue between private sector leaders and Ukraine's political leadership to support reconstruction efforts. And Kristalina, you were also at the CEOs for Ukraine initiative meeting again. It was 70 CEOs in the room with the First Lady and ministers really looking at how we can support also to avoid a total humanitarian catastrophe unfolding in Ukraine. And we work to unlock progress in different conflicts areas in the world. In the Middle East, we continued our work for reconciliation between Israelis and Palestinians. You know this initiative that we have worked on for many years. And private sector Palestinian and Israeli leaders today came together this morning and endorsed a communique reinforcing their commitment to supporting the Palestinian economy. And we brought leaders together to strengthen the dialogue in the Western Balkans and to address the political crisis in Myanmar. We also accelerated efforts to strengthen regional collaboration. The forum convened global business leaders for the third meeting of the forum's Friends of the African Continental Free Trade Area and agreed to develop an action plan for strengthening implementation of this agreement. If successfully implemented, it can create 30 to 40 million new jobs in the coming years in Africa. I'm so heartened Our community of young leaders has been working together to forge solutions also this week. And more locally, it is also great to see that we will have a Global Shapers Hub now in Davos. So the Davos Hub of Young Global Shapers was formed, and I think some of you are here in the room today too. So congratulations. Finally, I know it's been a long list, but we're very proud of it. You also show that this has been a working meeting where we have rolled up our sleeves. Finally, the forum, in partnership with Accenture and Microsoft, unveiled a working prototype of the Global Collaboration Village, a purpose-driven metaverse where organizations can convene to action on the world's most pressing challenges. So, as I said, I'm so proud that we closed this meeting on such a positive note with so much energy. I hope it fuels our actions and ambitions in the year ahead. Because in an uncertain and challenging time, one thing is clear. We can shape a more resilient, sustainable, and equitable future, but the only way to do so is together. Thank you.
We see rising inflation. We see energy being used as a weapon. We see threats of trade wars and the return of confrontational geopolitics.
Зараз є загроза обвалу того життя, до якого звикли люди в світі. Яким може бути життя у світі, якщо буде дозволено бити з танків по атомним станціям?
Tragedies are outpacing life. Tyranny is outpacing democracy.
Every democratic should rethink its dependencies on authoritarian regimes.
Our world has never ever witnessed an energy crisis of this depth and of this complexity.
Inflation, by all accounts, however you look at it, is way too high.
This year is going to be a tough year. We will see the effects of monetary policy tightening, and this is generating a cost of living crisis.
And it's not a short-term cost of living crisis, a long-term inequality crisis. We shouldn't be running our economies on poverty wages.
214 million workers around the globe, they work 40 hours a week, yet they are not able to even pay their bills.
正在以前所未有的方式展开，世界又一次站在历史的深处。
We understand the power and the change that can come from this room.
You don't look, you ain't in no crisis. What crisis are you in? What are you dealing with? None of them look like they in some type of crisis.
This is another way you can grow trade and grow the world.
Mama, you're looking good, but you don't look like you're in crisis. You don't look like you're in crisis. None of them are in crisis. It's always we, but none of them look like they're in crisis. They look like they living and eating good. Shut up. Let me get out of here.
When you look at the distribution of the green skills around the world, so much needs to happen in the global south. We're not investing nearly enough.
I'm gonna go ahead and close out.
We don't
I'm
have
gonna
money because we're the
put
only
out.
people
Let me see
who
if I
do
can get this
have
other
any.
video.
We need to mobilize more capital going to
For
developing
later on.
countries. And to do
Hopefully,
that,
some of my seventh-day Adventist ex-colleagues will get in touch with Dr. Ben Carson and join me on open panel tonight. Open panel, huh? Come on, everybody who got a chip. Did you check to see if you got a chip? Buffalo, New York ended and began the New World Order Energy Sustainable Agenda. Peace to all. Hey, hunter, honey, that's what Texas shooting was involved. And remember I was saying the Macaulay Culkin, what's the Macaulay, all those people, they had the millions to invest in. Oh yes, Cully, what's his Cully Culkin, Macaulay, whoever, yeah. But I need to look at the chat a little bit more often. I was reading and stuff behind here. Ooh, getting all emotional. Let me play some Skinny, and I'm gonna show the video because Skinny never denounced. He said, "Look, I'm not looking for no woman. I don't claim you or nothing, but you could go ahead and play. We don't want no parts of what you got going on, but you play it. We're not gonna strike you or nothing. You good. So I'm gonna go ahead and play my Skinny that bring me up out of the funk, to bring this flesh up out of the funk that Miss Chrissy Pissy Missy left on me today." Let me share the screen. Let me share the screen and give everybody something good to think about besides what's going on in world economics.
People of the shell, today we are gathered to celebrate another glorious and momentous occasion in our beloved realm. We keep hope and faith alive that one day we will be free at last to fet and play a mass beyond these borders. Shell General, what say the soldiers of the shell? Are we prepared for the day?
Ready to shell.
As soon as you say. Water Lord! How high today is the water in Shelby?
The water is up to our waist, so we're ready to shell the place.
Let the festivities begin, and song the shell, King Shelwyn.
Time to shell the place.
Shell the place. Say we shell the place.
Time to shell the place.
It's a group show.
Say we shell the place. Right now we come to kill them hell. Kill them hell. Whenever you hear the conch shell, everybody shell. Everybody shell. Everybody shell. Everybody shell. Everybody shell.
You know, I can't stand when that PowerShell come on my Windows, the Windows PowerShell.
Jumping up when conch shell in the place. Get them money winding up if conch shell in their face. Walking up and juking up like conch shell in their waist. We don't want it slow when conch shell go in space.
Tell me what you want. You want the party start. You know you love the soccer from the bottom of your heart. Tell me what you want. You want the fight to start. You want to wash up on the stadium and the...
Whoa, did you see that?
Whenever you hear the conch shell, everybody shell. Everybody shell. Everybody shell. Everybody shell. When I come, you see the shell. Everybody shell. We want everybody shell. Everybody shell. When I come with water, everybody flood down. So when I tell you water, everybody splash around.
Throw up everything and bring it up and spin it round. Let me shake up all the gong and shell it down.
So anytime we come around, you know the conch shell is the sound. Anywhere we step, you shell, everybody shell. Everybody shell. Everybody shell. Everybody shell. Everybody shell. Everybody shell. Everybody shell.